What's up guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another episode of One Piece Treasure Cruise News. For this we'll be going over some of the things coming out in the next week or two, maybe even 3 weeks on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. First of which is going to be the new Colosseum Rayleigh, which is going to be coming out on the Japanese version as the next raid Colosseum boss. There's also going to be a Kai X-Ray Colosseum. God, the guy's so hard to remember his name. I always say Killer and I don't know why. I'm always thinking Killer. We're going to be going over the new Shonen Jump article to talk about some of the new features going to be added with that. We're also going to talk about the brand new limited rare recruit character that's going to be dropping on the Japanese version. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The first unit we're going over today is the brand new Colosseum Rayleigh, which we know zero things about. They released his picture. It's Colosseum Rayleigh. I wish I knew more. That's really all we got. There's nothing. There was information. It's all conjecture. What I really hope about this character is that we know about Rayleigh. He's going to be either fighter, slasher, cerebral, or fighter. Oh, sorry, fighter, slasher, super fighter. Fighter, slasher, or cerebral. So I'm hoping he's going to be like a fighter, slasher character, and is not actually going to be cerebral. And I'm hoping he's going to be like a color affinity booster, conditional booster, or chain locker. One of those three things, and then some kind of utility along with him. What I've noticed about Rayleigh is that every version is really, really useful. We don't need a type boosting Rayleigh. We don't need an orb boosting Rayleigh. We don't need a chain locking Rayleigh, but it would be nice to have for free to play. You know, that would be nice. So my guess is that if he's different than the other three Rayleighs that we have, as well as we also have a chain boosting Rayleigh. And my hope is that he's just going to be a straight-up utility character. Oh, wait, we already have that. It's Legend Rayleigh. Fuck. So, what could they do? So, I'm guessing the only things that can do left are, like, color affinity and conditional. So, I'm guessing this is going to be a color affinity booster or conditional booster. Not really sure. And I don't know if it's going to feed into the cerebral meta or if it's going to start branching out a new meta for this month for a fighter and slasher type. I don't know. He's holding a sword, so it's probably slasher. He's holding his breath. Doesn't really seem smart, so I'm guessing he's a fighter. The next thing we're going to be going over, of course, is going to be the brand new Basil Hawkins, which is going to be dropping on the Japanese version as the next limited rare recruit character. Now, he's going to be a cerebral captain that's going to be boosting the attack of cerebral units by 2.5 and 3.25 if you have a matching orb. It's kind of got a stronghold ace mechanic along with it, so that's kind of cool. It makes it like 6+ ace, except a little bit stronger. Now, it doesn't have any HP boost along with it, so that's not that great. However, it has a really great ability to make strength orbs beneficial for cerebral units. So it's actually a very amazing captain when it comes to getting matching orbs. Now, that's really, really good because you have the Zunisha ship giving you the meat and tandem orbs as matching, and you also have Psy orbs being matched because of Colosseum Pedro, and Dex orbs being matched because of the new Treasure Mode Sabo. Yes, I said it right. His first sailor ability is going to be 75 attack to cerebral characters. His limit broken sailor ability is going to be 2 times typeless tack in timing bonus. So basically, it's like a raid Sabo mechanic, but with a very small boost, just like on Lucci, just like in the new Koala, and a couple other units that do have it as well. It's not super strong, not really helpful that much, but it helps a little. It doesn't add damage to your multiplier, so it just adds just a very small amount of damage, so it's kind of helpful in certain situations. His first special stage 1 is going to cut the HP of one enemy by 10%, make tandem, empty, and badly matching orbs into matching, and if your captain is a cerebral character on a 9-turn cooldown, when max limit broken, 8-turn cooldown. And it's also going to remove 2 turns of paralysis on all characters. That part's kind of nice for speed farming, so I like that a little bit. The special stage 2 is going to cut the HP of one enemy by 15%. It's going to be tandem, empty, badly matching orbs into matching orbs if you captain cerebral, and then remove 5 turns of paralysis on an 11-turn cooldown on X limit break and special. And the tier 3 special, which is going to be a 20% HP cut on one enemy again, tandem, empty, badly matching into matching if you captain cerebral, and then completely removes paralysis on all characters. Now that's kind of good because the only other character beforehand that did that was Psy Mancherry, and or I guess like a rare recruit Mancherry because there's 2 Psy Mancherries. Sorry, and that's probably the only thing about this character that I like, that it's a complete paralysis remover. However, it doesn't really mesh with a lot of the teams I'm going to want to bring. But seeing how he is going to be a cerebral captain, he's actually a really good cerebral captain. I have only problems with some other things about him. He has a really good matching orb kit. That part's good for the captain. The special, maybe, I guess. Okay, so we already have Invasion Shanks to remove 2 turns of paralysis. So what this means to me for this unit is that the next unit, which is going to be Amigawami's Coliseum X-Ray, is going to have a stage where you're going to have to completely remove paralysis on either one character, multiple characters, or you can get like 20 turns of paralysis or something ridiculous to make it really, really annoying to clear on the 1 stamina version or 0 stamina version, however they want to do it. His limit break abilities are going to be Enrage and Anti-Heal Duration Reduction. He's going to max out at 2,718 HP, 1588 attack, which is very good at max limit break, and his recovery is going to be at 327. So at max candies, limit break, everything, he's going to have around 1780 attack, which is pretty good for a rare recruit unit. Not amazing, but still pretty darn good. And he's going to have 5 sockets when you have max limit break. Overall, I am not the biggest fan of this character. I don't really care about pulling this character. It's not like this, like a big thing for me. He's going to be a strength unit. His art is kind of whatever, but I have no real motivation to pull this character except, you know, it's going to be helpful for the next Kai Coliseum. And overall, the only thing I like about this kit is the captain ability. Everything else is whatever. And I have good cerebral captains at this point, so I don't really need this unit, but it would be beneficial to have, just not like a need character. The next unit, of course, we're going to be going over is going to be the new Coliseum Kai X-Drake. Now, this unit is going to be just like the original X-Drake, except it's going to have some adders. Now, the original X-Drake, just when you're below 30% HP for power orbs and cerebral characters, basically just give you matching orbs, regardless of, actually for any team, just give you matching orbs for below 30%. But you really never used this unit because it just wasn't good. The only time you would use this unit was with the cerebral teams like over a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago at this point, I think, with a Croc team. And it's such an old mechanic, and they're trying to bring it back with the cerebral meta, but this unit is so weird. I'm not really sure why they're going to make this a Kai raid, but okay. His captain ability is boost attack of all characters by 2.5 if your HP is below 30%, which has always been a decent kind of captain ability. But you're really not going to use that because the meta right now is 2.75 or better. You're not really trying to get 2.5 captains in your team because it's such low damage. Their sail ability is going to boost attack by 40 for the entire crew when the HP is low, which is actually pretty nice because then you can bring rainbow teams. It doesn't actually specific to like cerebral or whatever. You can actually just use this on a Rayleigh team if you really wanted to get orbs. That's cool. Now there is one reason I like this character, and it's his special, of course. The special is much different than the original. First off, he's going to do large quick damage to one enemy, which, you know, didn't really happen in the first version. It was just like some damage. I don't even know what large means, but hopefully it's something. It's going to lock orbs for 1 turn. 9-turn orb blocker. That's why I like this character. There is no other reason. Everything else is like whatever. I mean, it's nice, but 9-turn orb blocker. This character is going to be a really nice character to have for like Neptune teams or speed farming teams if you can't bring like your Treasure Mode G4. You just one-shot a boss. Usually you can't do that if there's like a barrier in play or something like that. And if you get low HP, which it can be attained with a lot of characters that reduce HP, which can be used with this X-Ray, that would be really nice to have. It has 2 different mechanics, which is so weird to me. So it's a recover tandem empty block bomb into matching if your HP is high, which could be useful as an orb manipulate, but you also get the orb block with that too, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know when I'm going to use that, but that seems like it would be useful at some point. And when HP is low when the special is activated, change adjacent orbs into matching. So it's exactly the same as an original special, except it also changes his own orb into matching, which is actually kind of nice. And in addition to that, it has a different mechanic. So that if you're at high HP, it's one thing, and low HP, the other thing. Which is interesting. I'm not going to lie, I kind of like that part of it. However, the rest of this unit is just, it's trash. Alright, so it's going to have 2,607 HP, 1,235 attack. Come on, Bandai. You give me this interesting Kai raid with all these interesting mechanics that I could play around with, but then you just leave his attack at 1235, and I'm just like, this is trash. This is trash. I hate you. Why are you at 1235 attack? Why? And he's going to have recovery at 297, and of course 4 sockets. So overall, if you are trying to worry about necessary characters for your account, this character is not necessary for your account. You can skip this Kai raid. Just get your 1 copy and peace out. Unless you want the rewards like me and you want all the cerebral books to come along with it and all the other stuff, yeah, you can do it. Otherwise, just skip it. And the last thing we're going to be going over today is the brand new Shonen Jump Shonen Jump Weekly? I don't even know. Anyways, we're gonna have dual units, apparently, according to this Shonen Jump magazine. That magazine, there we go, magazine, yeah, it's better. And dual units, you can see on the picture here, we can have Luffy on the left-hand side, if you can see it in this in the picture. There's a unevolved or evolved Luffy Ace combination, and then on the right-hand side as the captain, you can see a Luffy Ace combination. I watched Totsuki's video on this, and I have to agree, I really hope it's a captain action. Now, I don't see anything in here showing it could be a captain action. I don't see any limit breaks on this. This doesn't have the little limit break item next to it. And I've looked into this and thought about it a little bit, and I'm like, well, maybe this, my thought here is that it's actually going to be an event character. So I'm thinking they're going to give this to us freely, and it's going to start a whole new Marineford event, because I'm looking at the 3 characters on the screen, and that event is not even live. So I'm guessing there's going to be an event with the Marineford characters, and there's going to be some kind of boosted thing we're going to get along with the new dual units. So that's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping that's going to be true, and I'm hoping that we're going to get a free dual unit here, and I'm hoping they're going to actually do this more often, which is really, really cool. They have this in a lot of other games that I play, and I'd say that dual units is going to be a very, very interesting mechanic. I'm hoping Totsuki was thinking that you could like switch between one and go back to the other, and I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm actually hoping that you're gonna have just both units on the screen, and they're gonna have really cool animations, and they're gonna be the same as normal characters, and they will have some other added mechanic. Not a captain action or something like that, just an added mechanic. Now, there's only so many things you can do on a phone. Like you can swipe down, swipe up, swipe left, right, right, tap, or you use 2 fingers. So, with dual units, if you use some kind of 2-finger mechanic where you tap with 2 fingers, or you do something with 2 fingers on the screen, that would be pretty cool. So you could like target 2 different characters. That would be also cool. I'm hoping they do more things like they did with Frankie, where you're able to target multiple characters on the screen. And seeing how there's 3 admirals on the screen, I'm really hoping that it's a multi-target thing. I'm really hoping that they implement that more. That was such a cool mechanic. I was doing it in the treasure mode a lot for treasure mode Saba, where I was clearing the room on the Luffy stage with Frankie and just like clearing the entire room while attacking Luffy. It's really fun, really easy. It makes it so that you don't have to like tab target between characters. It makes it the game a lot easier, so you don't have to like switch between stuff while you're doing your perfects. It's a lot easier to get perfects that way. So I'm hoping they do that. I'm hoping they make it easier, or they make it so that both characters can attack 2 different targets at the same time. That would be really nice. I'm hoping that they do something like that. That would be very, very fun. And there's also, as you can see here right up above me here, they have the new Smoker and Tashigi, which is probably also going to be a dual unit. I don't know what they're going to do there, but I really hope it's going to be similar to the dual unit with Luffy and Ace, and it's going to bring a whole new mechanic into the game rather than using the existing mechanics. That would be very, very fun, and I think it would be like really cool. We're going into the 4th anniversary in a few months, so I don't know when these units are going to drop. I don't know how they're going to be implemented in the game. But if they introduce this right before the 4th anniversary, and then they roll out the 4th year anniversary with all these new legends or something like that, with dual units on the banner, that would be really fun, and that would actually breathe life into the game again. Because right now, we have Adventure Mode, and everybody is dreading Adventure Mode right before it comes out. They're dreading farming for Adventure Mode, they're dreading spending the time for it, and they're dreading missing out on the Adventure Mode, which is also annoying. It's fun to do Adventure Mode sometimes, but like, this most recent Adventure Mode was only a 3-day Adventure Mode. It was really difficult for a lot of players without boosted units to hit the 1,000,000 marker. I watched my boy Foggy Chaos here. He was doing the Adventure Mode almost the entire day for like, I think 2 days straight. He did, for 2 days straight, he barely hit the 1,000,000 mark. It was really rough to watch. Like, I was watching people do it without boosted units, and it was very, very difficult to watch. If you didn't pull either of the boosted units, you don't have any other you don't have enough boosted teams. It actually takes quite a long time. Like most of the for me, it took me 5 hours in total throughout 2 days, and then I had another like 2-hour segment, so maybe a total of like 6-7 hours to get to 1,000,000 points. It wasn't really that bad because I had all the boosted units, and I was like, oh, this is easy. And then I'm watching other people do it. It's taking me like 3 times as long. I'm like, oh my god, 21 hours in this kind of event? That's insane. Like they were doing like 18 to 20 hours just to get the treasure mode units done. Like that's insane over a 3-day period. That's like 6 hours of grinding per day. That's way too much. That's way too much. So I'm hoping that they change it up and they don't make it so stressful for players to really want these characters to get to just 1,000,000 points. Like when I went all in to get 3,000,000 points, it took me like 20 plus hours. So to get to those levels it's fine, but like to get to the just 1,000,000 marker, come on, man, you can't be doing that. You gotta ease up a little bit, help everybody else out. For these kinds of articles here give me hope, and I'm hoping they're going to come out with new stuff in the game to breathe life into One Piece Treasure Cruise and make it fun and enjoyable and less more like, oh my god, can I do this? Oh my god, I hate my life. So I'm hoping they do that, and I'm hoping that they don't make One Piece Treasure Cruise a very big grind fest. Not fun because you have to do it during a very specific time window. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smack the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below, so we get lots of support on the channel. Of course, keep the channel growing. If you guys do want to get notifications on all my videos, make sure you guys hit the bell notification right next to it, so we get notifications every time I drop a video. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Peace.